Good evening, everybody. We are back for more racing action here in the R2R SIMSTOCK Motorsport Club. Tonight, we are doing our first race, trucks at New Atlanta. I myself am very familiar with this track. I've done a couple of races here, taken a couple of wins. I'm excited to see how the rest of the field will make their efforts, try to get to the front of the field today. We're definitely going to be seeing some passes. We're definitely going to be seeing some crashes. We're going to be seeing all types of racing here. Maybe some moves below the yellow line, unintentional, forced. We'll see. It all boils down to when the race gets closer and closer and closer to ending, and when people just start to get more tense here in Atlanta. We're going to take a look at the qualifying efforts right now. We've got Nathan McLaughlin at the top of the leaderboard with a 32.37. Still yet to be topped. And right now is Dave Horton from Canada all the way at the top with a 32.055 with Dylan McGill, Dylan Fost, Jay Davis, and Nathan McLaughlin right behind him. Right now, everybody's shuffling through as their first qualifying lap gets done, and it's the second one that counts. McLaughlin is going to go back to the top of the board. Austin K. Mitchell is going to boast a 31.812, which is going to put him up to second. Ryan Post right now to third with a 31.836. Patrick Connell and Uriel Vaughn is going to round out our top five for now. Hold the phone, Logan Bolt. Going to spoil that party, going to get to third. Going to be starting on the inside. Right now, our top five is as follows: Nathan McLaughlin, Austin Mitchell, Logan Bolt, Brian Post, and Patrick Connell. 2 MCM cars in the top 5. Great qualifying effort by the two. And other familiar names such as Jordan Jung, Bradley Cmejla. We got Uriel Vaughn, Dalen Pennington, Jacob Boxel, Keyshawn Clater, however you want to pronounce it. Right now, our top 5 hasn't changed. It looks like everybody's qualifying lap has solidified, as we've got about less than 2 minutes to get ready for racing action here in Atlanta. Right now, I'm taking a look at Jason Kersey, who is in the 29 Ride the Dente Carson Hocevar Chili's car. Most notably known for winning last week's Talladega race. Congrats to Carson Hocevar, first career win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Many fans were happy with that. See the 29 riding the top lane, trying to do it for Hocevar. Where is he going to be placed? Right now it's at 32.453, but he's still got yet to do his second lap. Down to the bottom, but not quite wrapping the line here. Reasonably far away from the line, actually. Will he use the apron? He will. Do give me a minute. Excuse me. I will be right back. Marty, if you want, you can take it away from here until I get back. It will not take long, I do not believe.
Green, green, green.
Alrighty, guess who's back? I'm here for some commentary right now. Let's look at who's in the front. Right now, it's Nathan McLaughlin leading. Whoa, I'm already hearing some checkups in the voice chat. Potentially a crash, I'm not sure. But right now, I'm taking a look at the front. Here comes Logan Bolt to the inside of Nathan McLaughlin. He's going to touch the apron. He's going to get sideways. Around he goes. He's going to save it. But he's going to be all the way on the bottom. The 29 got pushed out of line. And they're crashing up in the front. Brian Post involved. Josh Kenyon. We've got a bunch of them. Mason Lidkey. Caution flag. We're going to throw it.
Caution, yellow flag.
A bunch of people in the voice chat not quite happy with how these moves were made here. We're going to have to take a look at what exactly happened here to Logan Bolt. He did get very sideways. Kudos to him on saving that car. Let's take a look at what happened to Logan Bolt. Made a move on the inside. That apron. Oh, and McLaughlin, he just, oh man, left him no space. Tried his hardest. Kyle Busch saved that car. And then there were a bunch of other trucks involved as well, including Josh Kenyon. Mosteller, I believe, made it through that. Dylan McGill involved. Got T-boned. Or not T-boned. He actually hit a car. Mason Lidkey. Brian Post. Jay Davis. A bunch of others involved. Here on lap number 2 in Atlanta. And as we take a look at the front, we do have a new leader. It is Austin K. Mitchell. We have seen how well he runs at super speedways. He does do quite well, finishes quite well. You can say the same for pretty much anybody here, just as long as they don't get wrecked. At a super speedway, everybody has the opportunity to get a win, finish well. They just need to be lucky enough to be able to stay in the position they are. Maybe move up the pack a little. But here's the question. Who exactly is going to be lucky enough? In just about half a lap, we're about to continue the countdown of laps to see who exactly will be the victor here tonight in Atlanta Motor Speedway. Already a fraction of the field left on the track right now under yellow as they are doubled up. We've got about 14 cars on track, a lot of cars on the pit lane. Pace cars back into the pit lane and through the restart zone. Austin K. Mitchell will lead over Patrick Connell. Green flag back in the air on lap number 4 here at Atlanta. One car already in the wall. That is Brian Post, I believe. Austin K. Mitchell on my screen at the very least is going to blink out. A lot of trucks on my screen blinking out. Most likely a connection problem from my end. I do apologize. Right now, Austin Mitchell does lead over Nathan McLaughlin and Jordan Jung in the 7.
The yellow flag is out.
Another yellow flag. Unfortunately, I was not able to get an eyeful of that crash. That would have been an opportunity to get a great call on there, but unfortunately, my connection issues did bar me from being able to say anything about that wreck, as I did not get to see it. But I am looking at the aftermath. Josh Kenyon around again after 2 in a row. Seeming like this is not quite his race. Mason Lidke in the 18th position. Actually, I believe got by that. Mosteller, I heard, collected as well. That is going to be the field-saving grace, unless if he can come back and maybe get a win here in Atlanta. The damage does not look too bad on Mosteller's truck, but anything can happen here. A lot of people are going to come in here and make their pit stops, either for damage, for tires, or just for the fun of it. We'll see. A lot of cars do be pitting for damage, though. Got Brian Post, as I mentioned, Daniel Mosteller, Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez, from the same country I am, actually. Shout out. Got Nate Barkley, and a bunch of others in pits, repairing their damage or either calling it a night. How about this Carson host of our masterclass right here? Got the 29 and the 64, both running the same exact truck scheme. Only a couple pit lanes ahead of each other. While I continue to struggle with network difficulties, it appears that Austin K. Mitchell still going to lead us back to green. So far, no lead change has been detected between Nathan McLaughlin and Austin Mitchell since the green flag last waved. But we've got all the time to see whether or not that will be a changing factor. Two trucks. Mosteller reported to be out. Oh no, my iRacing just crashed. Quite the technical difficulties I am having in here. But maybe that'll give me an opportunity to relaunch and rejoin. And hopefully not blink out. Please stay with me here, iRacing. I'm just trying to host a race.
Green, green, green.
Appeared to be back. And I do once again apologize profusely for the amount of connection issues I have had here. But right now, Austin K. Mitchell leads over Nathan McLaughlin. Right now, a kind of spread out pack here as we do have 22 laps to go. Now we're approaching 21. All Mitchell hopes that everybody else can do is just stay behind him. But as the pack starts to tighten back up again, that's not going to be so much the case. Nathan McLaughlin and Keyshawn Clater may be trying to make an outside line. Look who's crawled back up to the 5th position. That is Chase Ingram. Take a look at Patrick Connell as well. And how about this? Bradley Cmejla in the 7th spot. Whoa, bit of contact between his teammate, Logan Bolt. As we take a look back up at the front, it is Austin K. Mitchell still controlling the field with 20 laps to go. 20 laps does go by pretty fast, but not fast enough to want to be too desperate to make the moves here. Keyshawn Claytor gonna go to the outside and be left to dry for now. 19 laps to go. These guys are already getting aggressive. 3 wide. Patrick Connell goes, splits it. 3 wide. Gonna get into Jordan Jung a little. Big crash in the back. Actually, no, they're gonna save it. What a save by pretty much everyone. You've got to give some credit to these people. That was some amazing saves. We've seen some amazing saves just left and right through here. That's given an opportunity. That's given a window for Chase Ingram to now climb up to the front of the field. Around goes Keyshawn Claytor. Is he going to save it, though? No. Well, yes, he will. But Austin K. Mitchell going to go around. These two got into it. We're going to continue to stay green here. But as typical, if the leader goes around, that obviously means there is a new one. Take a lookie at the McDonald's truck. Chase Ingram at the front of the field. McLaughlin still behind him, with Logan Bolt now behind him too. Ingram loose out of turn number 4, but he's going to hang on to the truck. Squeege goes to the outside to help Nathan McLaughlin. If you know anything about Atlanta, you know the runs on the top side, no matter how many trucks you have, as long as it's more than one, can be drastic. Has Ingram met his match? Around the outside, Nathan McLaughlin goes, but he's not going to get clear just yet. There are apparently 3 cars parked on the backstretch, so let's go ahead and throw the yellow here.
Caution, yellow flags.
But man, that was some crazy saves. We saw Keyshawn Claytor go around. He was going to save it. Pretty sure he did. He did get a lick of that inside wall, though, the pit wall. And Mitchell did end up going around. That was not ideal for him. He was pretty much leading from that last caution up until that moment happened. Taking a look at it now. Quite the race we're having here. Oh, whoa! Logan Bolt just took out Austin K. Mitchell under yellow. I'm not really sure what that's about. I might have missed something important here. He's brake checking him under yellow. We've got beef. Tempers flare here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. These races just not going ideal for a lot of these people in here. We're going to see a lot of cars come into the pit lane now. That does involve Mason Lidke, Brian Post for the 2nd time. Logan Bolt going to lead them down pit road. I believe he was the one who intentionally took out Austin Mitchell under that yellow flag down the backstretch. Oh. Regardless of who started what, all I do know is that we've got beef. We're definitely going to have to observe that. Not quite sure what Logan Bolt did to Austin Mitchell. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe he just tagged him. Accidents happen. They do happen. Right now, chaotic start to this night leaves Chase Ingram to the top of the field. Right now, McLaughlin, right behind him, looking to take that trophy, the gold trophy. Last race, he did decide silver was not enough. He's going to try and give Ingram his all. Next time by, we will be getting the 1 to green. Yeah, Demos, I did see him on the screen somewhere, so he definitely is still here. Demos actually believe on the lead lap. The ticker did make an error here, saying Mostello was out of the race. But that truck looks brand new. Mountain Dew number 87, currently running in the 16th position. Has made up about 9 spots. I stand corrected. 12th position. This will be quite interesting. Our new top 5 is as follows: Chase Ingram, Nathan McLaughlin, Patrick Connell, Joseph Spillman, Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez. They're going to be our top 5. Seeing a couple drivers tire scrubbing, trying to warm up their tires the best they can. A couple of trucks out here with some pretty bad damage. Not a lot of contenders out here for the win anymore. There were about 28 entries and only 16 cars on the lead lap. Ingram controls the field, and we are green here in Atlanta. Once again, Ingram's going to get clear for the race lead. Ingram getting a good push from McLaughlin, and around goes the 41 with the 4 and 48 right behind him. Big crash. Caution flag. We're going to try it again. Not even to turn number 2, and we've already got a crash, wadding up some of the MCM drivers in here, who I did say were doing good earlier. Bradley Cmejla collected in it. Logan Bolt also collected. He got rear-ended. We're going to take a closer look at what exactly happened. Joseph Spillman, not clear. Not clear. He did just not a lot of room to be made here. So you saw, I'm taking a look at Squeege right here. Squeege did try to make the move on the apron. Spillman did not go up. He just left him no room. Around he went. Right in front of Bradley Cmejla. Tough luck for this dude. It's a 64. Brian Post almost goes upside down. That is quite the sight to see here. Brian Post once again coming down the pit lane. Ingram once again going to control the field. One lap to green. McLaughlin once again going to go to the outside. Oh no, going to be right behind Ingram. It's been quite a while since Ingram got his last win here in the R2R SIMSTOCK series. believe actually the last time he won was in March. According to the win sheet crafted by Marty Cmejla, he has not won since March 8th. Trying to get his first win in a month. Will he break the winless streak? We've got 10 laps to find out. McLaughlin, once again, hungry. He did, in fact, finish second at USA after trying to wall ride. That was pretty funny. Austin Mitchell is back after getting intentionally wrecked under yellow. Demos, once again, advancing more positions. But enough talking about all-time stats. The race's stats is what matters here. Green flag back in the air, and we're ready for 9 more laps of racing here in Atlanta. Huge shots being given to the outside, even though Wyatt Blair still falling back a little. He's now trying to return the help to Mr. Nathan McLaughlin right now, though. Here he comes. To the outside, trying to side draft him. They're getting aggressive here. McLaughlin's going to go all the way up the racetrack. They are 3 wide for 3rd place. Connell up to 2nd. He sneaks by. 8 laps to go. Demos is going to drop back. So is McLaughlin. But right now, Connell in the 2nd position. Getting huge shots from the 07 Austin Mitchell. They make a lot of contact with Wyatt Blair, but they're going to keep it straight. Ingram defending for his life. The first win. This would be his first win in a month. Over a month. Cornell to the inside. He wants to get the win, though. Now the outside line stalls. Ingram has no help. At least not for now. Cornell out in front for now. Jordan Jung right behind his quote-unquote spider teammate of the 07 of Austin Mitchell. Cornell's going to get turned right in front of the field. It's a 1-car incident. We're going to stay green. 3 wide for 2nd. Turned by Austin K. Mitchell. For the race lead, here comes Jordan Jung to the inside. Ingram's going to get in the wall a little bit. But it's not going to harm his race a little too... It's not going to harm his race at all, actually. But right now, we do have a lead change. Austin K. Mitchell to the front of this pack. After what some might deem an aggressive move, he's now up to the front of this field with less than 6 laps to go, now coming to 5. Jordan Jung not giving up on the inside. He's getting pushed by his buddy Squeege. But here comes Daniel Mosteller on the outside with help from Ingram. The outside's going to stall as Ingram gets into the wall. That rhymed. Demos all the way on the outside. A lot of contact being made as they are still 3 wide for 3rd. Jordan Jung still in command of this field. Out of turn number 4, we've got 4 laps to go. Wyatt Blair all the way to the bottom. Keyshawn Clater, who did end up going around getting into Austin K. Mitchell here. Now at the front, not many cars left. Demos up to 3rd, now side drafting with Wyatt Blair. Jordan Jung and Squeege, both out in front. At least for now. The outside line does not seem to have that many cars at the moment, but this could all change. Squeege gets a little loose, but he's going to keep it straight, and he's going to maintain 2nd. Now the question is, when is he going to make that move? Will he jump to the outside? Will he block Demos if he gets that run? The answer is no. Here he comes. Demos to the outside of Squeege. Demos getting the hardest pushes from Austin K. Mitchell. Any caution at this moment will result in overtime. 2 laps to go. Jordan Jung blocking for his life, but here comes Mosteller to the inside. Jordan Jung does have the help, though. The 30 of Keyshawn Clater in the wall. Mitchell's going to go to the outside. Second to last lap moves. Will it be enough? Ingram is back, and he's going to push the 07 of Mitchell. Jordan Jung needs to rely on Mosteller to get to the front of the field here. White flag in the air. One more time around, they're going to the outside. Squeeze to the outside, Ingram in the middle, 3 wide, and they're going to push Rose Deep 3 wide. Mitchell to the lead. With the Spider teammate of Jordan Jung right behind him, lap traffic. Ooh, Ingram gonna go around. They're all gonna crash in the back. Coming to the checkered flag. Will it be enough? Jordan Jung not gonna get there. Mitchell wins in Atlanta. Quite the finish here. Jordan Jung gonna go around. He did give it his all for a well-deserved second place finish. That lap car did stack up pretty much everybody in the middle and top line, did cause everybody to spin around. That was Logan Bolt in the 48. Tough luck for Ingram, tough break for Moss, and especially tough break for Squeech. He was pretty much running in the front the entire time. Wyatt Blair was collected. Keyshawn Clater, despite being collected in that, is going to steal third place as McLaughlin gets turned at the line. But it's going to be Austin K. Mitchell walking away with the Golden Trophy here in Atlanta. Let's take a look at Austin K. Mitchell. He is in a voice call. Let's see if we can bring him up here for an interview. Hey,
what's going
Austin
on?
Mitchell, the winner of race number 1. Tell us how you got it done. What were you feeling?
Man, it's been a while since I've been in victory lane. It's been like an actual month. I've been like through so much like BS, bro. And officials and hosts. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, our Simon Dyke S4 Chevy Silverado was pretty fast today. We started P2 to start the run. We drove a pretty good race, and just later on we got involved in a little wreck, and our teammates too were just getting wrecked by the 48th car. I don't know who he is, never heard of her, but we didn't let that stop us. We drove a great race today. I knew by the moment we got to 2 to go, I was like, oh, I'm making sure I'm winning this. And so when I saw the moment, I knew the 7 truck of Jordan Jung was going to try to block, so I saw that opening on the top, went there, and Chase Ingram worked with me. And I have nothing but good things to say about Chase Ingram, man. I appreciate everything he did for me during this race, and I'm glad we worked together. I'm glad I got my truck in the victory lane and got my sponsor some TV time because, man, we needed this win. It's been a hard month, so really glad at how this race ended out, and hoping to win the next race. And I'm hoping my Shawty Bay was watching this race too. This one's for her.
Hey, man, shout out to Chase Ingram. Shout out to you. That is an amazing mindset to have when you're in the thick of it within like a couple of pretty much overtime territory. Amazing that you got it done. Amazing that you kept your cool. It's great that you finally made it into victory lane after a month. Well fought, well-deserved win. Congratulations, Austin Mitchell.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Ingram's requesting an interview. Let's see if we can bring him in here as well. He is in the Hangout chat with Austin Mitchell. Hello, Chase Ingram. Do you got a copy?
Yes.
Hi, Ingram. So we did take a look at your performance. You did lead a couple laps here. Did pretty good managing the field here until it was time to get like down to it here. You did collect the wall a couple of times. It did get a little rough. Was lap traffic. There was like people all over the place. Do tell us what went through your mind. How were you doing?
I was doing good after Austin Mitchell and then got sideways, and then I got the lead. But then after I lost the lead, I just really couldn't get it back. And then on the last lap, Jeremy Bull decided to be an idiot and park it on the track when he was 20 miles an hour off the pace. When we were 3 wide. So, yeah, I think he should be banned, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. But hey, we'll just move on to the next race, I guess.
Yeah, I really understand your frustration. There are definitely some alternate moves that could have been done there. Um, Racing does bring out the worst of us. I did not see a lot of people pleased with how their race result ended. So you're perfectly fine to think the way you do. Um, but solid effort. Great job. We'll see if you can break your winless streak in this next race.
All right, thanks.
All right. And I'll be right back once again. Jesus.